Hi, I'm talking today to holistic therapist Lauren Rosenberg. Hi Lauren, how are you?
I'm fine. Hi, Joanna. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Lauren, today we're going to talk about EFT, or as it's also known, tapping. What is EFT?
EFT is a simple technique which can help to resolve different issues. To understand it better, try seeing the word emotion as an energy, like emotion. It's all about energy. When you have negative experience in your life, inside your energy gets blocked, and EFT release the energy and rebalance the whole energy in your body. So, if you have bad experience, it can cause major disruption in your body energy system, kind of a short circuit, which can be at the root of negative feelings and phobia or health issues. Imagine a radio with the batteries the wrong way around, that it won't work. So EFT release the anxiety and the fear, and so like you're putting the batteries the right way around, and then the radio works. That's what it is.
How does the actual process of EFT work?
The EFT involves simple tapping on the body, mainly using finger tips, to help unblock any disruption in the energy flow. It's like acupuncture without needles. The main points are on the face, a few on the body, but it's mainly just on the face, and it's non-intrusive. There's no needles, just your fingers.
And what conditions can EFT help treat?
Okay. There's a lot of different conditions. I specialize in fear and phobia and OCD, but addiction, allergy, grieving, ME, cancer, sleeping problems, anything related to the everyday life that is related to stress and anxiety. Those are the conditions. Or even before going to an exam.
Sorry. How quickly does the EFT work?
Well, it all depends on what you're using it for. If you're using it just before an interview, and you do a little bit of EFT beforehand, that will release the anxiety, and you will feel calm and relaxed and go for the interview. If it's for a severe condition, it will take longer. If it's for fear, it can 2 sessions, or it could be a few sessions. It really depends on the individual. But once you've done it, it's permanent. It lasts.
So if we were talking about the fear of flying, let's say, and I was fearful that the plane was going to crash, how can the EFT or the tapping make me feel less fearful when the reality is that the plane really can crash, and I believe that to be a very real fear?
But realistically, and statistically, it's unlikely that the plane is going to crash. I mean, it's more likely that when you drive that you can crash than when you're actually flying. It's very rare that the plane will crash. If you're on the plane, then you can do if you know how to do the tapping, you can do the tapping while you're on the plane, and to release the anxiety, so that you're in control. You are in control of the situation because you're actually doing the EFT on you. That's one thing. But deep down, it's all down to what you believe. If you believe that being on the plane and the plane will crash, it's what you believe, and that's putting yourself in a danger position, that's how the anxiety will actually be triggered. So it's really like temporarily, if you're on the plane, I will do just basic EFT, but in the long run, I would go into in the early years of your life and see what triggered it, and why do you have this belief? Why do you believe that if you're on a plane, you will crash? Because it's unlikely that it's going to be happening.
And is the EFT long-lasting? What happens after I stop tapping?
But if you actually had sessions and you dealt with the actual root of why that belief came up, and everything is cleared and we actually change the belief, then yes, it will be permanent. If it's just a few sessions or just temporarily you're on a plane and you're just doing a little bit of EFT, it will help you in the situation at a time, but it may be happening again unless you actually deal with really the belief, if you really change that, once you can say, right, I believe that there's no, the plane is not going to crash. This is not my belief. Then yes, it will be permanent. Yes.
And if I am relatively anxious, is there a place for medication and EFT to work together? Can I still take my anxiety medication and tap?
Well, yes, the EFT is not a replacement for, or a substitute for traditional medical treatment, but you should be, when you consider complementary and supplements, you shouldn't be stopping whatever tablets you take. You should go and see your GP for advice. But if you don't want to take any tranquilizer, EFT will do, the job. So that is the option. But very often people prefer to take a tablet. That's the way we've been brought up. It's easy to take a tablet, but you don't have to. You can just do EFT.
Why is EFT such a successful treatment in treating some of the anxieties and fears that we've mentioned?
Because it goes straight to the root of the problem, and it breaks the cycle of anxiety and panic, and face any situation feeling relaxed and at ease. You learn how to quickly calm yourself in any situation, so you won't be tempted to reach for anything really, or to have this unwanted thought, or it reduces the anxiety. It makes you feel calm and relaxed.
Thank you, Lauren.
It makes you. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.